I started working at Glenridge Mall 2 weeks ago, taking the night shift as security from midnight to 6 in the morning, 6 nights a week. The pay isn't great, but that's not why I took the job. I wasn't looking to climb a ladder or build a career. I just needed something to keep the nights from swallowing me whole. Honestly, I thought the worst part of it would be the boredom, endless hours in silence, nothing to do but stare at monitors and patrol hollow corridors. Turns out, I was wrong. The mall's been closed down since 2019, after the pandemic hit. People stopped shopping, stores folded, and the place just withered. Half of it's been gutted for scrap, the rest left to rot. The kind of place where pigeons die behind ceiling tiles and mold climbs the walls like it's reclaiming the structure. You wouldn't even know it's still standing unless you came close. Most people think it's already been demolished. But it hasn't. When I walked in for the first time, I was hit by this dense, stale air, the kind that smells like damp insulation and old plastic. Everything echoes in weird ways here. You sneeze down one corridor and hear it bounce off the far end 5 seconds later, like something's answering back. The security office is barely functional, for cheap monitors stacked on an old desk, glitching constantly, with a handful of grainy feeds from the surviving cameras. That first night, I couldn't shake the feeling that something was watching me. You know that sensation, like a presence just outside your line of sight, waiting for you to turn around. I told myself it was nothing. Nerves. Just me being me. But it didn't go away. By the third night, the motion sensor near the old food court started going off like clockwork, always around 3 in the morning. Every single time I checked it out, I found nothing, no animals, no wind, just silence. Still, one of the plastic chairs there seemed to move. One night it would be upturned near the fountain, the next, pushed against the shuttered spiral counter like someone had been sitting there, watching. I told myself maybe there was a draft. But there is no draft. The air in that place doesn't move, it just hangs, heavy and waiting. On the 5th night, I saw someone on the monitors. Just a flicker, a tall figure in what looked like a hooded sweatshirt, walking past the darkened storefront of one of the old department stores. I rushed down the hall with my flashlight, my boots hitting the tiles hard, heart racing faster than I'd felt in years. When I got there, it was empty. Totally still. Not even the chair had shifted. I went back and checked the recording frame by frame. In one still, the corridor was empty. In the next, a blurred figure stood mid-step, like it had walked straight out of the wall. Then, gone again. I didn't tell anyone. What was I supposed to say? Hey, there's a glitch ghost in your abandoned mall. They'd either fire me or start asking questions I didn't want to answer. Last night was different. As I passed the main escalator, frozen in place halfway between floors, I heard a voice whisper my name. Not loud, not aggressive, but soft, like wind being dragged through a tunnel. Eli. It was unmistakable. That's me. I froze, breath caught in my throat. Then, again. Louder. Closer. Eli. It came from the direction of the old movie theater, the one boarded up since 2020. No power runs to it. The door's supposed to be sealed. Caution tape still hangs there, sagging and yellowed with time. Except now, the tape was on the floor. Not torn, just dropped, like it had been moved aside on purpose. The door was open. There were no lights inside, no power anywhere near it. But I swear to you, I smelled popcorn. Fresh, warm popcorn. And underneath it, something foul, something like burnt hair and wet metal. I lifted my flashlight and stepped in. The screen was on. No movie, just static, flickering in and out like it was trying to form images it couldn't quite hold. In the rows of seats, I saw shadows, people, maybe, frozen in their chairs. Not moving. Not shifting. Just sitting in the dark. Then the flashlight flickered. For 1/2 second, all of them turned to look at me. I ran. Tonight is my last shift. None of the monitors work anymore. Every feed shows static, except one, the camera pointed at the toy store. There's a figure there now. Tall. Still. Facing the far wall. It hasn't moved in an hour. I tried to leave. I walked to the front entrance, keycard in hand, only to find the glass doors bricked over from the inside. Like they'd never been doors at all. I'm in the office now. My phone's down to 1%, and I don't think it'll last much longer. The lights died an hour ago. The mall hums like a living thing, and every time I hold my breath, I swear I can hear it breathing in return. Above me, the footsteps have returned. Slower now. He lives between the hours. And mine are almost up.
Follow for Chapter 2, it will be uploaded tomorrow.